Hey YouTube, it's me again, Retro Wonderluster. It's been a while, shit's coming up, just haven't been able to upload anything. So today's May 18th and yesterday, May 17th, was Norway Independence Day. So I thought that'd be something new. I don't know a ton of bands from Norway. I don't listen to a ton of bands from Norway. So I'm like, let's make a video of 5 Norwegian bands that I have. There might be 1 or 2 more, but I might have 1 more or 2, but these are the 5 that I know I have. And since I don't listen to black metal and it's my least favorite subgenre of metal, I'm not gonna be talking about like Demo Borgir, Burzum, Mayhem, the most metal story ever. If you know, you know. But so I'll just talk about 5 bands here. 2 are popular. One's kind of popular, and the other 2 maybe you don't even know. Maybe even Norwegians don't know. So here we go. Obviously, I'll start out with the popular ones. Just go through it real quick. TNT, Ronnie Letecro, just amazing guitar player. Diesel Dahl, forget the damn bass player's name. And Tony Harnell from New York, American singer. They had a Norwegian singer because I have the Greatest Hits CD, and they had the original version of, I think Eddie was the song title, on there with that guy, but I forget his name, so I don't even really know his name. But this was the first album with Tony, and then Tony Harnell. Then they had Tony Mills, rest in peace, from Shy, and then they got back together with Tony, and I think they still toured occasionally. I saw them in UK in 2017. This album is power metal, kind of like power metal, and then the next few were all like glam. There's Tell No Tales, my favorite, which is Intuition, which is really radio friendly, like glam. And then Realized Fantasies, also like this one. Nobody likes that one very much, but I'll play, of course, a clip, 10,000 Lovers in One. 10,000 Lovers in One. And there's Eddie on this here too as well, with English lyrics. Knights of the Thunder, I'll play that one, the title track for this, to give you an idea of what it sounds like. Zach Wilde even said Ronnie, this solo on Caught Between the Taggers was like one of his best he's ever heard, if not the best solo he's ever heard. I'm gonna play Tonight I'm Falling. They made a video for that, I think, and so I'll play Tonight I'm Falling. You can hear the much more commercial sound than Knights of the Thunder. I think that album with Tell No Tales with 10,000 Lovers in One actually hit the charts here. Top 100, the single did. I think that's the only Norwegian band, hard rock band, metal band that hit the charts over here, because yeah, there's just not a lot of successful Norwegian artists in the US. Well, actually no, take that back. What I'm going to talk about here, what you're hearing in the background, Stage Dolls. I love these guys. It's either them or TNT is my favorite band from Norway, and they're a 3-piece, and this is their debut. You can hear it in the background, The Wings of Steel. Good song. They had a song on this album, Love Cries. It hit the top 50 in the US, which is surprising. So I think that is the biggest charting song by a Norwegian hard rock band in the US. And they're, like I said, they're more like AOR. This album, the second, was the second album. I had it in the wrong order. This is actually their 3rd album. Soldier's Gun, I don't have their debut. And then Commandos is their second album. When I first saw this, I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't the cover I know. I had to look at the band. I'm like, what album is that? Because in Norway, it had like the cartoon versions of the guys on the front, which is like drawings. It's a lot better than this fucking thing. I don't know. Looks like a Toto cover. So I'll play on this one. Let's see. Heart to Heart, the opening track. Getting a good idea, AOR. I missed them at Firefest. They played Here's Heart to Heart. We were the riders of the street. We were the rock and roll angels. Against the wall like refugees. But we dance like lovers do. This one is self-titled. I'll play Love Cries. You can hear, you know, it's similar AOR hair metal. So here's Love Cries. This is their fourth album, Stripped. It's less AOR, it's just more straight hard rock and just blues rock. They released 3 singles from this, and somebody famous, some woman, I can't remember the name because I forgot to look it up. I knew it, but it's been years. On one of the singles, either I Stand By You, Love Don't Bother Me, or Sorry Is All I Can Say. It was a famous person that was in the video, kind of anyway. I have to look it up, so I'll put it in here once I look it up again. And I'll play Love Don't Bother Me. It's a ballad. It's now or never. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. I'm doing now. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. So that's Stage Dolls. I haven't heard, I heard snippets, really not very many songs off their newer stuff, their newer albums. They're more modern, they're not like hair metal or AOR, they're just straightforward rock. So I didn't like their newer stuff as much, but I love their old stuff. And coming in, of course, the most famous band out of Norway, besides Mayhem. What a mix. Aha. They're not rock, they're not metal. I occasionally listen to new wave because I love the 80s so much. It's probably like 10% of what I listen to outside of AOR, classic rock, power metal, thrash metal, and you know, you get the idea. So it's mostly, but I do have maybe like 50 new wave records. I don't actively seek them out, but if I find them on like online or cheap or at a flea market or something, I'll pick them up. And you know, another 3-piece band, Morten Harket. He's like the Rob Halford of pop music. Fucking high pitch, famous vocalist, and he still hits the high notes. Maybe not as good as Rob Halford does. And he has a record for a song on Minor Earth, Major Skies, like 22 fucking seconds long. He held the note, and it was really high pitched too. It's insane. Of course, everybody knows "Take on Me," so I don't have to play that. But I'll play the other hit off this record that not a lot of people know. It was a top 20 hit in the United States. Notice I said it's not hard rock, so obviously this is the most famous band on the charts. And from Norway worldwide. So here's The Sun Always Shines on TV. I have the second album, and I don't know if it charted in the US. I just know the first 2 did for sure, because they kind of just dissipated out the US after the first album pretty much. But there's a song here that it was a hit in the US, and I think people that are James Bond fans will know, The Living Daylights, the theme song to the movie, Christopher Walken, Living Daylights. No way, that's View to Kill. It shows how much I fucking know about James Bond. But Living Daylights, I think, but it was also Timothy Dalton, but I could be wrong. And You Are the One, which is kind of a poppy song with keyboards, obviously. Stay on These Roads, the title track was a ballad. But I'll play, the James Bond song real quick, just to give you an idea. In case you forgot, oh, they done that. So now, the last two bands here, I'm going to do it really quick because I only have one album of each and they only made 2 records total. Well, not total, but from each band. I was in Iceland and I saw this. I'm like, what is this? It looks pretty good. And it looked definitely like power metal or thrash. It's power metal. It's from Norway. The band is called Arch. When I searched popular bands from Norway or famous rock metal bands online to see if I had any more, these guys were not listed in any fucking lineup or any list. They're really good. I mean, I wouldn't say they're really good, but they're underrated a little bit. I've only listened to this a few times, but Another Return to Churchill, it's called Another Return, but the song I want to play is Another Return to Churchill, which is basically the title track. And it's just 80s power metal, kind of almost like a new wave of British heavy metal type sound, but from Norway. So, just to give you an idea, here is Another Return to Churchill. And on the back, I don't know if that's a singer. I forgot who the singer was because I didn't really look it up. It looks like James Hetfield, Norwegian James Hetfield in the 80s. And then they released a second album, which I don't have. It's very, very rare and expensive on vinyl. It's only pressed in Germany. I think it was from 91 or 92. It's called For the Sake of Mankind. And they had the single off that I know is called When Angels Cry. So I'll play that here. Give you a little more idea. I think it's more standard metal compared to the debut, but like I said, I haven't listened to it that often. Maybe twice, 3 times on YouTube. So here's When Angels Cry. For your crime, you still say, taking my side. They left me nothing but my pride. Are weak when angels Here's another one. This one's like a mix of hair metal, blues, hard rock, and AOR. Sons of Angels debut, self-titled Sons of Angels. This came out in 1990, I believe. Yeah, 1990. And it was definitely in the hair metal type category and blues, hard rock. They had a single released on, I think it was MTV or VH1, whatever. It was called Cowgirl. I'll play that here. It's not the best song on the album. It's okay. It's a decent intro song. And here it is. Here's Cowgirl. You'll get the idea. I had a couple standard ballads on here, Lonely Rose, which is good, and a couple like blues hard rock songs like Fight and Fly. I'll play Lonely Rose, you get the idea. It's definitely hair metal AOR. Here's Lonely Rose, just like a short clip. When you say Lonely Rose, kiss away your bleeding heart. Tell her that she's one of those. When you meet your lonely rose. So that's Sons of Angels. They pretty much broke up after that came out. It wasn't a hit. I don't even think even in Norway it was even popular. And then they released, I don't know, I'm not so sure because I haven't followed the band. A 2001 album. I don't know if it was previously recorded songs that they just finally released. Probably a good guess. Or if it was a new studio album, because it came out in 2001, I believe, and then that was it. The band never toured, I don't think, even for that. So it was probably that. It was shelved releases or something. So that's 5 bands from Norway. It's pretty much all the ones I could think of off the top of my head that I have. There might be 1 or 2 more. But two really popular ones. One staged all sort of popular, and then 2 unknowns that a lot of people have forgotten or don't even know. So let me know if you like these bands. I put, like I said, I have clips here, and if, like I said, everybody knows me that knows I don't like black metal, so I would have put them in there if I had them. But so Norway's really weird. It's metal country, but it's not. It's like black metal, and then you have aha, because it's like pop and black metal. There's not a lot of in between. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any other Norwegian bands you like that are not that I never talked about, even mentioned, or played here. And happy Norwegian Day, happy Norway Day, a day late, belated birthday to Norway. I loved the country when I was there. Beautiful as fuck, probably the most beautiful country I've seen in my lifetime so far. So as always, I'll put a video here. Thanks for can't talk. Thanks for watching. Rock on YouTube. I'll see you soon, hopefully. Peace.